What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I generally could not wait until the time had come until I did eventually use the gel blaster. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna get out here, use the gel blaster today, shoot at the wood behind me, possibly from where the trampoline is, if not any closer, because it does have some trouble trying to shoot it all at once, which doesn't quite work. I was out here earlier trying to shoot at it, but obviously it's dry now. So with that being said, I installed this wood. It's not it's not very stable, I must say, but it's an old piece of wood, screwed in top to bottom, and just overall my shooting target per se. And yeah, so I thought, why not do a video today and not just wait until whenever. So I thought that I would do a video today, especially for you guys, instead of just having two live streams and doing all of that business. I thought that it would be easier to do a video today on the gel blaster, and I kid you not, I could not wait. So this behind me is my target. It is an old piece of wood. It's Sorry, that's the only thing that I really had to use as a target, because if I stick paper up here, obviously with the wind that we've been having and the coldness we've been having, I just thought wood would go up here better than paper. I might get actual targets later on, but if I do stick it to using gel blasters and stuff like that, maybe there could be a potential that I could get actual targets in a more powerful way. But for now, we are just using that, and the gel blaster is actually right over here. Let me take you to guys. Let me take you guys there. So the whole entire gel blaster is this right here. This is the gel blaster, and this is the beads it takes. So the beads it takes is filled with water. It's similar to all beads, but it is not all beads. And this is just overall the design here. This is the whole thing here, and as you can see, that it does have some customization to it. I did get it from a market here in New Zealand. I did lose the screw. If you just open up this, that is the battery with some wires connected to it, and it's rechargeable, which I don't really like to put it on overnight or anything, because I don't really trust it. And then obviously you would have your on and off switch, and you can kind of see, I don't know if it would show it, but it's embroidered in here. It's actually embroidered there to say on, and you can kind of see the O, I guess you can say that you can kind of see the O there, and obviously the off is on this side, and trampolines do not make a good tripod because of how much it moves. But that's off. Then you can see the off, and right now you can tell that it is off, but as soon as I switch it, it's now on. So that's on, and then the target I shoot at is, like I said, that wood all the way down there. That's the wood I shoot at. It is connected to the fence, and there is a neighbor's house there. But obviously, if I just shoot at it, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the balls are literally so small. But when they are not in water, they are a lot worse than they are. So that there is the size of the water bead. This is the size of the ammo, but if you saw it, it's the size of a flipping pinion. It's like literally that tiny before they expand to this. But this is them overall. Very, very bouncy, but I guess you could say kind of effective. But that is it there. But now they're all coming up, and they all. Glad I didn't get that on camera. That was embarrassing. But I don't know if you guys probably can't see it from all the way over there. But there is a little mark there, which obviously will leave a mark because this is water after. But I will take you guys ahead. And I will show you that it's gone. I was like, yeah, I can eventually show you guys that it makes some good damage. And you can see I didn't realize that it would actually dry so fast, but you can kind of see it there. You can kind of see a little mark there. There you go. You can kind of see a little mark. But I am going to go get safety glasses because if I'm shooting that close, it is going to hit my eyes. And it did come with some safety glasses, but so the eye protection that came with it is literally not the best. It is my vision is blurry. I thought it was just because they weren't clean. My dad literally cleaned them. They are still literally blurry. But I think it's the stuff that they're made out of, and they are cheap. Now let me show you guys how blurry they actually are. I don't know if you guys can see. You can visibly see it on camera. There, how blurry it is down here. It's crazy. You can actually see it, but I think they are just cheap ones, and like my vision is literally blurry. Like they are prescription ones. I kid you not. That's what they actually feel like. They feel like prescription ones, which shouldn't be the case at all. But I might set you guys up closer actually. So I've got you guys set up right now to see if how much of it would catch on camera, which I don't know if any of it is being yeah, you guys can see that easy on camera, but it does drain through the bullets very fast. As you guys can see, I was about to there, but now I am like halfway-ish. That's how much they actually take away. And being full auto, it just drains the bullets so fast. It's unbelievable to how much they actually disappear. It's like in a blink of an eye, you could have a full one, and it just drops down to like half a tank, half a container. And with that being said, it is actually amazing. So you can see it on the board. It's just that you guys can't really see the impact of it because of how small they actually are. If I did get a bigger one, maybe that could be a potential thing. If I did get a bigger one, maybe the bigger they are, the better. Maybe, but I don't know. At this market, they actually do let you try them, which is a good thing. But there's a bigger one there, and it's like a little assault rifle. But I just bought this one because it was a little bit cheaper. I did buy this one because it was cheaper. But there is a bigger one, and I'm thinking about buying that one and having two of them and doing reviews on gel blasters per se. So this channel is not just dedicated to kicking a ball around or literally kicking a ball around or tennis or anything like that or woodworking. I'm not just dedicated to doing that. I'm dedicated to branching and doing bigger and better things rather than sticking to one thing. Like a lot of GTA players, they eventually go out and play more games, not just stick to GTA. They want to branch out. So that's something similar to what I want to do is I want to branch out. And man, just because I want to film outside, there's a legit plane just happily flying across. It is still flying. That plane is like so loud. But like I did say, I'm not going to be just limited or dedicated to literally one thing. I want to expand on this channel. I want to do the best. I want to reach a target audience that I can specialize to. I don't want to film just one thing. I don't want to be dedicated to one thing. I want to expand to the point where I can hit a target audience to where I'm going to get these things. Because YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, if you're doing modeling on Instagram, you're dedicated to modeling fans. You're not going to see a person that loves racing. You're not going to see them looking to model. You're not going to see a model looking into race cars. So that's the kind of thing I want. If you're doing race car content, you want the target audience. So your fans are going to be flooding, and they are going to be, and they're also going to enjoy race cars, stock cars, or cars in general. Modeling fans, all the modeling fans are going to come because you do modeling, not because you do racing. Obviously, a model in racing. I've never heard of before. Maybe out there somewhere, maybe out in the world, maybe out in the wilderness, somewhere in the world is a race car driver or a person that likes race cars and there's a model. You're not going to get ballet fans and going to go to hip hop. So my goal is not to just stick to one single thing. I'm not just going to make videos kicking a soccer ball around my backyard, struggling to come up with thumbnails, struggling to come up with all these different things. I want to expand to something much bigger where I can get profit from it, but I'm not going to do it full time. I'm not going to just be dedicated to hitting tennis ball against the wall and just making videos on that. Struggling for thumbnails and titles and descriptions. How many goals can I score? How high can I hit this tennis ball? What is the max strength and effort I can put into kicking a ball? What is the max effort that I can hit? What is the max effort I can hit tennis ball against the fence? What is my target accuracy against the goal? And that same plane just literally did alone. I'm not just gonna do one singular video of me setting up my phone here and being like, today guys, we're gonna see what is my accuracy on target to the point where I give up. I'm taking 100 shots at this goal to see how far I can get. That is not the content I'm about. I'm not gonna set up my phone here and be like, okay, today guys, we're shooting for that goal there. We're going to try and get 50 in 30 minutes. No, I'm not all about that content. The content that I want is the content that I can prove to you guys and to build a target audience of. I'm not going to be making videos just for soccer fans or starting off in my backyard, setting up some goals and have a soccer ball, and I'm gonna go from there to there and do that by myself for 50 videos and see how you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna be like, I think I might just set up my phone there and maybe potentially go from there. Maybe I can kick it from there down or from there to there. Whatever the case may be. And why is there a flippin' dog just watching me? Why? But I'm not going to go from there to there and see how many targets I can get. No, I'm not going to be doing it on the wall and being like, how hard can I hit it? I'm not going to stand from over there and hit it to there. No, that is not my goal at all. What my goal is to go from 3 different things. That's why I said in a live stream, I'm going to go kick a ball around, shoot the gel blaster, hit a tennis ball against a wall. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do content that is restricted and limited to one thing. Just because you guys like the soccer videos or the live streams, my whole career or side hobby from YouTube is not just doing live streams. I said that to my moderator in real life. I'm not dedicated to just doing live streams. I want to progress. I want to do something far more entertaining than just what I have been doing. I don't want to be doing all of this crap where I just do boring videos, kicking a ball. You guys see me running around the backyard. Whatever the case may be. My YouTube channel is dedicated to making the best content that I possibly could, to the point where there is a return, but to the point where if nothing works out, I can link it all back to where it all began, sitting in front of a screen live streaming. I want to make sure that I can do content where it feels like that. Looping around, if nothing goes back, I can go back to the thing I know. Now, after high school, which this is my last year, I'm going to go to uni and study English and Mandarin, Chinese. And then I'm going to travel the world. Teach different countries different English, basically. If I want to move on to something else, or if I want to go for an apprenticeship, I get past that. I become a builder or an electrician. And I don't like that. I can fall back onto the English because that's what I know. And that's what I'm comfortable with. Doing something that you are not comfortable with, or doing something that is not suitable for you, don't do it. If it's not suitable, if you don't feel comfortable, you are in the right place. You are in the right mindset. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you, don't do it. Because that always leads to a chance where there is no return at all. You want to link it all back to the thing that you know, but you've missed out on that opportunity. Because you went from here all the way around and then you just decided to stop there. So everything you do know, you cannot link it back. So if I went for an apprenticeship and I became an electrician and I had the English degree, then I became an electrician and I didn't want to be that no more, I can go back to the one that I know. Having an English degree, you always have. And I can always fall back on it because I know that it's there. I know that it's valuable. If I went to go become a builder and I didn't like that, guess what? I have electrician and English degree behind my back. Those two things are right here. Electrician, English degree, building, where I am now. If I didn't like building and I wanted to become a plumber, those three options are still behind me. I can link back to what I know. Now that's what I want to do here. If nothing, all of this doesn't work out, I can link it back to just live streaming. But I don't like sitting. You see, throughout this whole entire video, I've been moving forwards and back. I don't like standing in one singular place. The reason I don't like sitting in one singular place is because it's tiring. Your legs get sore, your back gets sore, whatever it is. At school, I do laps around the whole school. I don't stand or sit in one place with a friend group. I walk around school by myself, and that is for one purpose: to get blood flowing. If I don't have the blood flowing through my bones, how am I meant to know that I am healthy? How am I meant to know that my blood pressure is good? My blood is flowing through my body. My hands are always cold, no matter if it's hot. They sweat and they are still cold. I walk around to make sure that my blood and my heart is pumping the blood it needs. That is crucial to me, because standing and sitting at one desk, I could never do. I don't like sitting at a desk. At school, all of my subjects are just sitting at a table, sitting at a desk, doing work. I don't like that. When it comes to lunch, I'm like, yes, I can finally move. I can finally breathe. I can walk around. I can do laps. Now, this has turned into something motivational, as well as the gel blaster in videos. I've covered a lot of topics. Now, with those topics in mind, let's get back to the gel blaster, because that's what we were here for. That's what we were here for, and that's what we are going to stick with, is the gel blaster. I don't know if you guys can hear it when I shoot it, but the condensation in it now is crazy. Currently it's not shooting anything. I hope I caught that on camera. There was like 6 to 8 that came out of that one. They all keep getting jammed in the barrel, so I kind of have to give it a little bit of a shake for it to go again. You guys can kind of see that on camera. If you guys can kind of see that on camera, it's good. Let me zoom out. Okay, that was just the water coming out. My main objective is so you guys can I think it's dead. I truly think it's dead. It's dead. I gotta charge the battery. The battery, it generally does not last long. $39 this whole entire product cost me, and it is now broken. It's not.
Charge phone needs to charge your phone.
Okay. All of this shooting and stuff and using it has now gotten it to flat. So now I have to go and charge the battery, which I'm not going to show you guys the battery. But what I am going to do is I'm going to end the video here because it's flat. It when it's charged, it normally works better than this, and it just suddenly stopped. I don't believe that there's anything trapped inside. There's no gel bullets or anything trapped. I don't see anything, but these are the bullets right here. I can show you guys right now. These are the bullets right here. I'm dropping them. These are the bullets here. That's how big they get. Now I did buy some more today, but I don't know if they're the correct ones or if they're gonna work. Apparently they start off as 1.5 millimeters, but they expand to 8 to 7. So I think I'm in a good range here, but I will try it tomorrow. It's flat. It's flat. Now I have to go put this on the charger. If you want a short, I guess I can make a short for you guys. But it's flat and it's starting to rain. So I'm going to sign off here, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy this. I've covered so many different topics in one singular day, which I don't normally do. That's more like a live stream. But this video, it's been good. I've had fun. It's been windy. It's starting to rain. Gel blaster went flat. The target, you guys could see it hitting the target and everything, which I found pretty cool. And it's just great how it actually showed up on camera and how you guys got to actually see this in action. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, turn on by notifications whenever I post, or you never miss a live stream or any type of videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Pound it. See ya.